We got 3. All right. Take them out. How much energy we got? 54? With 20 energy on it. Oh no. Just do 10. Ah, we lost. Game over. Okay. Ooh, actually, that's interesting. There was a bug. If we get to game over, we can F1 back into the rest of the game. Maybe there's not a bug. I don't know. Maybe it's a feature. Let's try and lose again. 2-1. Okay, there's some enemies over there. So let's just move over towards them. Okay, let's just... Lasers... 80. Move again. Okay, game over. So we get to the game over screen because we died. If I press F1, I get back to the quadrant screen. It looks like I can get back to game over again, but I'm... well, the game hasn't updated. I'm dead, but I can still pop over to other screens. Can I move? No, I don't. Well, actually, yeah, I did. So, should probably fix that. Let's go to our to-do file. We got that one done. Add a top level section for bugs. And we're going to do game over bug. After the player enters the game over state, you can still switch screens and enter commands, and the game still responds. We should be able to, I think, should switching screens and seeing what's there should be fine. The command palette should stop working. Yeah. That's how that should be fixed. Let's go do that now quickly. Why not? Pretty egregious. Okay, command, parsing, oh no, simulation. We can do the update simulation part. We can block that entirely. We could get the... Yeah, we could update in the update simulation area, or we could disable the form entirely. I mean, we should probably do both, just to be super sure. So that's our command palette. The command error widget in the render form of F. Form is down here. We can, that might require a custom brick widget to block the form from updating it, depending on their game state. I think that might be what that would do. Okay. Maybe. This is like the app code here is where we handle like the terminal UI events and stuff and update game state from there. It's the input. So when we hit the key enter, that's when we kfun whatever. That's where we keep checking for game over. Every time I was like entering a command and pressing enter, it checks for game over, but it still updates the simulation. So this runs the command parser. Actually, we might be able to block that here at the input stage. If we just like the parser would have to know about our game input state, or we can handle parsing the command and then we could check the game state here. Like we could have like a guard on this to say like if the game state isn't game over, then do this, otherwise do nothing essentially. Because it might come up. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't thought too much ahead of it, and I'm like thinking of all the possible futures out there, which is no good, because you can get into analysis paralysis that way. So let's just make it some kind of error. So let's get if S game over state. Hang on. How did I check for game over state? Okay, so what I'm asking is like, how do I know that the game is in the game over state? I think we just do that by setting the game over screen ourselves here. So that's what we'll just do at a higher level here. if the game over screen is equal to game over screen, or sorry, game state screen, and something else. This. Just gonna bump all this over. I'm gonna just cut all that. Run command parser. Command equals this. And we need state. Oh no, it's going to be an event M. Return type. Our function run command has to be this. Okay, and if it is in the game over screen, then we don't want to handle running the command parser or like updating game state. We just want to do nothing. I think that'll fix this bug. Pretty sure. Let's try it out. Let's go get ourselves blowed up, shall we? Let's try 3-3. 3-2. Oh, that's where we're in. 3-1. 2-3. 2-2. 2-1. 2-0. Or 2-2. Okay, did we get disconnected? I'm not sure. It looks like it might have, but hopefully it was just a blip on my end. Okay, for some reason I'm not successful at finding enemies here in space so far. There they are. Okay, so all we gotta do is just like move around. Okay, game over. We can still flip screens. But goes to still checks. Still move me. Oh, because I flipped the screen. That's not going to be a very useful way of checking the game over state. Okay. Junky. Yeah, that was a little suspicious. So we need a field in our game state for that. So not just the game over screen, but game state game over. That, and we'll add the default here. For initial game state, that should be false. And then when we check for game over, we not only set the game over screen, we have to set both of those things. And we do it with a dupe block. Should I just pipe them together? Yeah, it's gonna be ugly. Let me do it the ugly way first. Game state, game over. We want to set that to true. Just want to get rid of this. Still kind of ugly, but blah. Okay, and then let's see. There's probably is a nicer way of doing that. I'm just not sure what it is. Anyways, so we then set the game over state to true there. And so we should check that rather than the game over state screen. Game over, true, and return nothing. Otherwise, run the command. Yeah, we don't need to go. We're gonna select that. That should fix things. Alright, long range scan, 2-2. Come on, enemies, where are you hiding? There you are. Okay, we're should be in the game over state. Still flip screens. But for example, if I try to move to 0 to 0, I press enter, it's not going to do anything. If I try to do 1 1, it's not going to do anything. So on and so forth. So I can't input new commands. That kind of fixes things. I would like to be able to disable that field altogether. Rather than that, but that kind of gets the job done there. I don't think we can, because I think the form field stuff, if I'm not mistaken, if I recall correctly, updates. How does it update our game state? I think it does it through a lens, and it does it auto-magically. I think the library does it? On every key press when it's got focus. So yeah, I think that's we could look into maybe doing a custom widget. Or we could maybe so we do the palette, command palette. Maybe we can conditionally render the form. So at least it doesn't display. S will be form state. This will be in. Okay, and parser. Oh, it's got to do. Yeah. So then we could do like render form maybe. If s game state game over, then maybe there's like is an empty widget. Else. Render form F. We could just do string game over. There we go. Make that look pretty in a second. Let's just check it out. Okay, we got some enemies with us this time. Okay. I think we started this before we finished recompiling. Let me just double check that. Okay, game over. Alright, cool. It just displays game over. Can't actually type anything in anymore. That looks a little nicer. But we can still flip screens and do all that stuff. Cool. Alright, so let's just make that... move this over a little bit. We could make a little local function. We'll call it like under command palette input. That'll take. I'm not sure what that type will be. Let's call it int for now. Render command input equals this expression here. We're gonna need. We're just gonna need F, and then we can pull this out. Okay, and the type is to this. Oh, we gotta call something else. That's a little nicer. Better. Pull this over a little bit. How many can I get? Like, where function? Yeah, let me put it down here. Yeah, no, that should be fine here. I'll just put that over there. Okay, good. Cool, cool, cool. All right. Let's do this again. Yeah. Move closer to them. 10. Ugh, I can't type for some reason all of a sudden. There we go. I'll move 10, 6. There we go. Okay, game over. I can't, like, warp, run, or anything like that. Yeah, nothing. Cool. Let's just review our changes, and we can push those up. Yeah, that's kind of a go. Is there a way to combine those two together so we can do like multiple lens operations in one go? Lens.micro is our library. Sitter. Oh, we might be able to combine them together with dot. Maybe that's the way we can do it. By game state and game state game over. So be equal true. Game state screen set to game over screen. I don't know if that really makes sense. Oh, unless we put parentheses around it, it seems happy. Cool. That means I can stack them like this. Make it look nicer. Cool. You can combine multiple set operations using just plain old function compose. Good to know. Awesome. What's next? That's good. That's fine. And the command error widget. Yeah. Okay. Stage all of that. Commit that. We will, so when applied, this change will fix game over state. The user, the command palette, game state now has a game over flag, and the game over state and palette input form is replaced with string game over. The user can still flip screens. No command processing will happen. Sweet. All right. We're nearly at time for the stream, so I'm going to call it here, because we're not really going to have a whole lot of time to do much else. Let's update our to-do and mark that one as done. Cool. So next week, maybe we'll try adding the file parsing, and hopefully I'll remember to do the research to see if we can have multiple forms in a brick app. That would be super sweet. And then yeah, we'll be pretty close to getting very, other than a couple of small things here like the text wrapping and stuff. And maybe this little item. I think we'll get pretty close to like our first cut of the game. And then who knows? Maybe we'll continue with it. Maybe we'll start a new project. It's hard to say from here. But I do if this is your first time tuning in, welcome. Thank you for watching. I do these streams once a week, usually on Tuesday evenings, about 10 after 8 in the Eastern time zone. So you can write that down, or if you're on the Twitch or you're watching on YouTube, where I back up my streams, you can follow there and set up your notifications so you get notified when I go online or when I upload a new video. You can go to the link above if you want to go to our Discord channel. Discord server. There's a channel for the stream there. And there's also lots of other cool people who program in other programming languages and do streaming as well. They might want to follow. So that's a pretty cool place to go. It's declarative.tv there. Code for this project is up on GitHub. That's over here at Agent Ultra. That's moi. LambdaTrek. And you can get the code here. Do what you will. It's pretty permissively licensed. No biggie. Because we're all just here for learning and having a little fun and chilling out. You can also follow me on the socials. I'm on the Fediverse on the types.pl server. I'm Agent Ultra there as well. And you can follow me there so that you can get notified when I'm doing streaming, when I'm thinking about doing other streaming, posts and other stuff and whatnot. Links to things and all that stuff. And yeah, thanks for tuning in again. That's all I got. May all your monas be free and your types always check. I'll see you next week. Take care.